Hey, how's it going? This is Dr. Wu. It has been a while since I started give the lecture about the human anatomy and posture and pain. I've been done it in the mainly in the North Domingo Bacar Multi-Generation Center, and so which is very interesting. So if you came to my class, you know my background as a trauma surgeon and practice here after I get my DPT degree, Doctor of Physical Therapy degree from University of Colorado. So and again, today's video is going to be a review of what I've been done in the last couple of weeks and what I might doing, might keep doing in the next couple weeks or months to try to have this conversation better. So my goal overall is this. I noticed that a lot of people don't know that the discomfort or weakness or pain or injury can be correct or can get helped to uh, by doing some exercise or by pay attention to the posture, and so that's what motivated me of doing what I'm doing now. Now, uh, and I have been doing this lecture for about 7 to 8 times per week, weekly. So it has been 2 months. So it has been quite a while. So if you've been to come to my class, you know what I'm saying. Now I want to do something different after this week, and I will focus on a lot of hands-on. And either you do the action, and I'll give you feedback, or I will test exactly how strong you are, weak you are, your habit, and the pattern. If you come to my neck and shoulder class, you know that when you bring your arm up, your head need to maintain the good posture instead of bring the head forward. Because when you bring the shoulder up and you bring your head forward, then you are actually taking too much loading to the neck, and you might have the neck pain, and you might get pain pills, you might get some heating pad, all that, try to reduce the pain. But the mechanism is there, then you don't necessarily be good to fix the problem. So that is the things that have been missing, and that's what I want. That's what I want to give you the feedback, and then so you can improve from there or prevent those things from happening if you don't have too much of discomfort. Now, the difference between the lecture and the hands-on workshop is different. Now, the lecture is I talk, you listen. The workshop is you act, I respond, and then I test, and then you react again. So do things differently. So it's to help you to develop a good habit. And the example that I just showed you is the neck for the shoulder. Now, another thing is that if it's necessary, I can also offer manipulation or even to try the dry needling. And if you look into my other videos, you know what I'm talking about, the difference between the dry needling and the acupuncture and all the local injection that provided by your PCP or your primary doctor or the orthopedic surgeons. Those difference over there. Okay, so next week, Thursday afternoon, some of you said that in the morning it's very hard for you to take the time off. So I'm gonna move it to the Thursday afternoon. But the thing is, it's gonna be hands-on, so I cannot do in a big class. I don't think that I can listen to more than 10 people talking to me, and so I want to narrow down into a specific topic and a small group. And if some of you might need more attention, then I would encourage you to book one-on-one a visit with me for about 20-30 minutes, and so you can focus on things that questions you have, that kind of thing. So this video is just a review of what I've been doing, and how I learned from that. It's a process for me. From the academic background, I always just like a bookworm. Just read book and then fix the problem. That's it. I don't necessarily do education to the public per se. So this is a very good learning experience for me also, and hopefully some of you will learn from it and prevent some falling, that kind of thing. So basically next week, which is the September 13, 2008, it will be 5 to 8:00 over the conference room in the in the address, which is 3321 Candelaria Road Northeast. So again, it's 3321 Candelaria Road Northeast, Albuquerque, New Mexico 87107. And so the time will be September 13, 2018. The time will be between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. So it will be a 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Okay. Now and that is mainly I'm gonna work on the dynamic control on the neck and the shoulder. That's why I picked two of them, because when you work on the neck, you gotta work on the shoulder. When you work on the shoulder, you gotta work on the neck all at the same time. So for those of you who might get frustrated because of the constant headache or shoulder pain and unable to do overhead movement or pushing or pulling, if you missed my class in the past, come in. This is another good opportunities. But again, there's only 10 openings, so maximum 10. So come in and please, before you come in, just contact me and reserve it by just email me or text me, or go my website www.ptcares.com, and there's go all the way down, there's the bottom, and then you can send a message. So just type a couple words and then pick which day you want to come in. Now and also for some of us that have hard time to pick up the kids, bring the baby up in the from the ground and then end up with the pain. And if you come to my class, you know that we talk about why you're bending over without bending the knee from the back, from the hip, because it saves you 20% of the energy versus when you squatting down and using your hip or the knee and protect your back. So our body is so lazy, but sometimes lazy is the trouble. Now, and some of you might also have trouble that cannot keep up with the quickly development of the kids. When they are very young and they're light, and then I can bring my son over, like this, and when they're laying down on the back and do the push up this way. I cannot do it anymore because my son is getting heavier and heavier. I can feel like, oh, that's too heavy. And then recently his favorite movie is The Lion King, so he would like to just jumping literally and ask me to do the same thing, chasing him, fight with him, and rolling, all that. So I noticed that there's a lot of pressure into my shoulder, a lot of pressure into my back. So if you have the trouble with all these difficulties and you feel like you want to keep up with that, or you are a mom that you need to carry a baby in your arm, or you need to pick up the baby when they're on the ground, or you need to do a lot of the picking up things, cleaning up the floor, all that. If that causes a lot of neck or the shoulder issues, or your upper back and between the shoulder blade there is spasm over there, those things can be there are things that might be helpful for you. So you can always contact me and come in for this event. And another thing that I want to mention is that for the next week, okay, so that's the next week, but the following week we're going to talk about the lumbar and hip. So if you have any hip pain, lumbar pain, you can always come in. After that, we're going to do the knee and the foot. So September 20 is 5 to 6 will be lumbar and hip, and September 27, which is also Thursday, between 5 and 6, we're going to talk about the knee and the foot. So if you want more information, go to my website, www.ptcares.com, and I will update the next move, what I want to do, or go to Facebook and search for PT Cares. You will find my page. And if you enjoy all the talk, either in person or the short videos that I put out online, please give me a thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up there, so I know that there are people that I actually benefit from it. Okay. Anyway, that's it. That's for today's video, and thank you again for those of you coming to my class. And I really learned from a lot of interaction. That actually helped me to rethink about things that I missed in the clinic. That people are facing those true troubles, and then that will help me serve the next patient better. All right, thank you.